Looking for silent walls whose opinions never felt. Reflecting that my status still mirrors with the average. Yeah, the talent is superior, but tools are underpackaged. In a city where I'm rarely understood, but it's where I need to be, so I guess it's all good. And it helped me meet the people that have birthed my motivation to live within this culture with no thoughts of hesitation. Ninth said keep going, pave your own lane. Gene said drop Wooly, use your real name. Plug One said don't fumble, stay humble. But I say that this game is a building I should crumble, rebuild, and have a fresh hand dealt. But then again, it's just a conversation with myself, and we're following deaf ears. If this mic wasn't here, well, does it make a difference? Cause I'm hidden to my peers, and for that I'll take the blame. I tend to listen to my brain so much that my gut instincts stay in pain. But at the same, my forethought frame so high that people couldn't get the picture up to hang. So I'm at a fragile point of do I pull back the reins or increase the speed of this beast that I tame? Nobody has the answer cause our paths not alike. We don't have the same weapons, we don't fight the same fight. Nearest is discussions where the parts parallel, but the end's oblique in every story that we tell. So I guess I'll have to play it out. If what I want's meant to be, then I'll be shown the house. Or ask to let myself out and chalk it as a dead dream that couldn't get the cloud. As of now I'm in a good mind state full of wealth, knowledge form that you just don't get from off the shelf. The experience, success, and the fails hold the belt, but y'all don't hear me. It's just a conversation with myself. Yeah. Everybody I've been diagnosed with beats and rhyme syndrome, the medical term B.A.R.S. Proper introduction, greetings to the corruption. Play with a poker pen, you never know when I'm bluffing. Better mini discussion, brass on top of percussion. Rappers and whippersnappers gon' catch but I see nothing. B.A.R.S. At JFK, you and your posse want the $1 million dream. Well, I'm paid DiBiase, but I serve them like Virgil. Wordplay is on Urkel. Verse comes with a hearse, got more quotes than Churchill. You got the last line, your mind's a surplus skill. B.A.R.S. And these don't come with the guards. I assault and battery, a casualty and beat the charge. Leave scot-free with agendas to go repeat the previous altercation. I'm only switching the beat. Your friends and family weep while I'm steady sweeping the streets of garbage that clearly reeks of niggas who living weak. Now these gems don't come cheap. Never give a voice to the one who won't speak, and never give a lesson to the one who won't teach. B.A.R.S. And raise the rhyme flesh till it scars. The very sight triggers in your mind who we are. The we is the troop, society cut loose. Shunned and abandoned for representing the truth. Took the polygraph path, mixed with a gifted gab. Still the world's like a broke Chris Gardner in a cab. It's no fair, but that's the way the dice roll. Fake guys venom leave a life cold. Getting warmed up to scold the gold light hold. And take it value higher than the stars. With players planetary that'll go beyond Mars. Round out the rhythm, reflecting like glass prisms. Giving shoes for the legends and taking the steps to fit them. They call him Granddad for the wisdom. Wooly as the last of the mammoths, they couldn't kill him. Migrated, laid low for a minute. Emerged from the cave on the hour of my vision. To be the next one in headphones and cars. The rap fans are saying the end that Granddad I got bars.
Oh, it's gonna be cool this time, y'all.
Yeah, I don't mind. Z gon' have a good time. Tick, boom. Young cat, always rock a backpack. Headphones on, you never hear him bump a whack track. Catalog heavy with the classics and the bap wax. Fan of the culture and the music, something most lack. He don't rap, but he knows every word to every lyric, every song that the eardrums have heard. And every opportunity, he grabbing all the merch. Posters on the wall, matching hat with the shirts. And every LP on the shelf that he sees, cops one for the play, another for the legacy. Got tickets to a show when it's going down tonight. In a Jimmy Walker mood, cause he feels dynamite. Boom, 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 cause he gon' have a good time. So he feels dynamite. Yeah, he gon' have a good time. It make him say dynamite. Boom. Young cat, always rock a backpack. Headphones on, you never hear him bump a whack track. Catalog heavy with the classics and the bap wax. Fan of the culture and the music, something most lack. Early to the show just to stay in front row and get a face-to-face encounter of the MC and his flow. When he hit the stage, the venue roof starts to blow. Got his hands in the air any way they told it go. Heard his favorite records being showcased live, and it's better than the disc. Getting chills from the vibe. After got to meet, autograph, and pick for the side. In the end, you can say his time was dynamite. Boom, boom, boom. Cause he done had a good time, so he feels dynamite. Yeah, he done had a good time. It make him say dynamite. Boom. Young cat always rock a backpack. Headphones on, you never hear him bump a whack track. Catalog heavy with the classics and the bad wax. Fan of the culture and the music, something most lack. Yeah, something most lack. Yeah, something most lack. Yeah, something most lack. Tell me, how's that? How's that? Written to be given, then he scripted that I'm betting ya. Always kept a quill of a dove, white feather, and an ink well of black and his blood mixed together. He said it was a way he lived forever and travel every land that received delivered letters, sought by royalty to slightly less better, and even low levels if they brought enough cheddar. A poet of the ages, solid gold pages whose words could bring each emotion through the stages. Highly respected but alone through the phases of sunlight and moon, cause his heart he had caged it. Until he came across a princess, soon to be wed, but he couldn't shake his interest. Wrote for the suitor and himself just to express the love that he had, but he never get to confess. As time grew, so did the feeling. In a stack of private notes, princess wouldn't find appealing. Failed to mention that he fancies red wine. One night drank enough to turn perception on blind. Wrote 2 letters, one signed with his name, the other left blank for the prince to take claim. Grabbed the wrong one, envelope and wax sealed, and given to the parcel with the horse hoof heels. Arrived, and when the prince read, he saw red, and the only remedy is to see the poet dead. His troops rode out to his one-room shed. If the writer was aware, rest assured he would have fled. Passed out on his desk, they kicked down the door, grabbed him by the neck and threw him down to the floor. His supplies came with him, they were mixed once more as his chest felt the thrust of a vengeance-marked sword. Pours blood from the pen, the blood from the pen, the blood from the pen, the blood from the pen. Pours blood from the pen, blood from the pen, blood from the pen, blood from the pen. Drips, drips, drips. price of anything was ever given. She peeped the red gem inside my vibe, I'd hidden. Met girls of the same type, but this one was different. Her sound and her style off the top had me smitten. Not to mention she had put me on the powers of the written. Had me study grapes, hidden vision while I listened in the end to get myself ready for my own mission. First notebook was colored green for the meaning. New to the knack, but she saw a light beaming. Had me learn bars, wrote the tunes on my own, but she still be there by the end of every song. Wrote a whole album, never put in wax form, cause she said it was a test if I could really brave the storm. Dawn the name Wooly when the skill fit the glove, and she was there for every step of the way with that love. And when them headphones on and the pulse of the tones, I can feel that love. And when the pen starts to flow and I let the words go, is when I know that's that love. And when it goes on the wax and I hear it played back, is when I hear that love. And every day I give it all, cause I know I could never fake the fall. Check it out. I've been around 5 years, out of time vested. She gave me 5 kids, getting busy on the records. She only was around for the sound, then we parted. So my eyes found another for that section of my heart. I told her all about you, but she didn't feel your energy. And when she was around, I would barely let you get to me. You said you felt neglected and my mind's all reckless. Made her wait a year before she ever felt respected. Only to be told I ain't the same and I done changed. 3 more years till we'd ever play the game. She said I see her working through her pains. Just know I never left, but you gotta regain and maintain everything that you tossed. She gave me plenty chances that I ultimately lost. And though we fight it many times, I wanna hang up the gloves. I can't imagine what my life would be like without that love. And when them headphones on and the pulse of the tones, I can feel that love. And when the pen starts to flow and I let the words go, is when I know that's that love. And when it goes on the wax and I hear it played back, is when I hear that love. And every day I give it all, cause I know I could never fake the fall. Break it down. Check it out. I just need to reflect on this for a minute. Just a minute. I think I got it. Detonate, click, boom, time bomb blown, it was bound to. Kinda saw it coming since the day that I found you. Traits of an angel, was no way that I could ground you. But now you got me acting out the ways that a clown do. Cause you got me acting like a juggler, and at the same time we both going for my jugular. Fate gave me two hard enough, trying to cover one. I tend to show neglect and the need for me to smother one. I guess I really can't share, cause it's getting pulled 2 ways in. Is the reason that you both wanna stay, but it can bring us all to those darker days. Will give a light brighter than the sun's rays, so you still praise like it's the only to exist in. Is the reason all you wanna see is crisp, but at this point it's got us all impatient. So now we gotta have this confrontation. Tell them what's the deal. No game games, gotta keep it real, that I'll always have you both. Yo, that's just how I feel. Want the situation better, then you gotta work together, cause the sun without the moon always causes bad weather. And I'll never understand either plan, cause you both gonna fail trying to be the bigger fan. Try to get me to believe that you are in demand and the others runner up like baton in the hand. In the end you putting crutches on, cause it's getting pulled two ways, and is the reason that you both wanna stay. But it can bring us all to those darker days will give a light brighter than the sun's rays. So you still praise like it's the only to exist, and is the reason all you wanna see is Chris. But at this point it's got us all impatient, so now we gotta have this confrontation. Tick, tick, boom.
Never, never die.
Dope rhymes, tight pen, in the end, always win. It's time to get the kittens out the lines, then was only meant for kings, now the time's about to hit again. Watch, dope rhymes, tight pen, in the end, always win. It's time to get the kittens out the lines, then was only meant for kings, now the time's about to hit again. Watch. The return of the spitters, return of the lyrics and the real heavy hitters. The dry spells ending and the dam's about to break and wash away the ones who couldn't swim and never saw the lake. The strong will survive if the people feel the vibe and see a genuine stride that you keeping it alive. Connect on every level with the work, never settle. Progression with the pen and the passion makes it special when you got dope rhymes, tight pen, in the end, always win. It's time to get the kittens out the lines, then was only meant for kings, now the time's about to hit again. Watch. Dope rhymes, tight pen, in the end, always win. It's time to get the kittens out the lines, then was only meant for kings, now the time's about to hit again. Watch. A better product for the 90s and early 2000s when they cared about the rhyming. Bypassed the block from the last 5 to 7, cause I knew that we was due for a fresh gold era. My time's right now when it couldn't be better. Diamond in the rough cause I'm shining under pressure. Continuing the book even if I get cold, and I don't need chicken soup cause I was born with the soul. Let it go. Tight pen, in the end, always win. It's time to get the kittens out the lines, then was only meant for kings, now the time's about to hit again. Watch, dope rhymes, tight pen, in the end, always win. It's time to get the kittens out the lines, then was only meant for kings, now the time's about to hit again. Watch. 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 Way past happy hour, drinking on the old style. Been past the limit for a minute, but he still piles liquor in the system. Gotta let the liver breathe. Off the stool for the leave. Bartender pass the keys. Little bit of sober says he shouldn't have gave me these. Stumbled out the bar to the pearl white car. Twist ignition, put in drive. Now let's measure how far. His brain lets him go down these Chi-Town roads. The direction of the ride goes lane to lane, lane to lane. Swerve. Lucky to avoid having wheels on the curb. Hit the freeway with the bright steel poles. Driving at enough speed to completely lose control. Crash impact separated body from the soul. There he goes. That's about me. I tell you all a story about and give you all a side of Chris you really don't see. The last few 52 brought a lot of pain, some joy here and there, but it didn't weigh the same. I lost 2 brothers same year. One I had to see, the other one I had to hear. And inside I cried a lot more tears than my eyes and my face would ever let appear. I got a girl who on the surface seems perfect, but battles mental illness and her soul stays hurting. And many days on the edge with my mom laying there in a hospital bed. I mean, damn, I ain't need another day. It's me. It's about me. Yeah. Me. I tell you all about a vivid dream, probably the clearest one that I've ever seen. I was back in my home in GI, my fam telling me that I need to go inside. I walked in a room with a haze to see my pop sitting there amazed as he gazed, with eyes colored gold covered with a slight glaze. Sat next to him and my words start to phrase. I told him what I did in my life, that I miss him, and if what I'm aiming for is right. He never said a word, just sight. Kissed my forehead and moved back to the light, out to the night. Just me, to left. Once again, that's what it's about. It's me. This music takes a toll on me. At times I wonder if it's what I wanna be. Yeah, I got the talent, but how long before they see? And how much dough do I spend on the spree? Feeling like I should drop the pen and focus on the can, but regret would set in. Stay patient while I battle frustration. They say I'm too different, but I say I'm too basic. So I'm going for the people cause they know the future when they hear it, no machine, let's go. Got my cast for the show, the audience is there, now it's time for promos and we live on the air. With me. Me. It's about me.
You have worked your whole life for this moment. It has finally arrived. Give us your thoughts on what this means to you and what this means for the future of your competition.
Yeah. To me, it means greatness. To the comp, it means, well, I tell you, yeah. To the comp, it means feed 5-4 to the Giants. I stay defiant when I hit the scene. That's all lights out like Bray Wyatt. Skip the moment of silence for the tone deaf losers refusing to keep quiet. So bring out the coroners, doctors, and when they see the rope turn pies like John Proctor. Now that last line, referring to the crucible, I gotta say myself that I nailed it, not a cuticle. Nah, these rap cats, they reckless. I add a G to your ego and eat you niggas for breakfast. Another off for the checklist, but I call it the death list. I give you one guess for who's next on your best list. And I'ma have to say, nigga, Granddad, about to run a rap nation like Africa Bambaataa. I'm the UFC, ultimate flow champ, cause I stay to y'all bars, these niggas ready to tap. Hand raised and the waist holds the belt, spitting fire like spiral, the beat eventually melts. Yo, oh man, the beat melted. You go ahead and change that up.
We'd like to sort of change things up just a little bit for you here.
Yeah. I like this right here. You know what this sounds like? You know what this sounds like? Chaos.
Metal with your rhythm equilibrium. My breadcrumb solutions to the questions of my idioms. Complex initiatives designed to kill the primitive. The ones who survive must walk the pathway that's tentative. The highest sound of the underground hurts when the decimal is aimed at the decibel. Incredible, regrettables only made the cut. They want the 30-second elevator pitch. Well, nigga, I'ma change it up. Control the chaos from the genesis. Sound level sonic, but I'll knuckle up defending it. Better know your pieces if you wanna beat the puzzle. Only way to crack the code of the double, nigga. The latest product of the Renaissance. They're praying they are rule fuse rapper form in response to anything corrupt and needs an ending quite abrupt. You see the culture, how they wanna keep it down, but nigga, I'ma change it up. But nigga, I'ma change it up. But nigga, I'ma change it up.
Chaos.
Seems like we're nearing the end. The last part of reflection. Yeah. Daybreak's looking out the window. In search of inspiration, I can craft inside my mental. Wanna make it permanent, so pass it on the pencil. Think within the ink and have the name stone chiseled. It's simple. Yeah, see me and Hugo got sounds that'll bump from the Beamer to the Yugo. The deck's got a number and I'm not talking Uno, but time that we transform to someone that you know. Or at least have caught wind, but it's rather late than ever, cause the reel's near the end. Fortunate final spin. Sounds better. The end of a Stone Age grade rap era. You better jet, son, cause my future's bringing terror. The jabber jaws will see a real shark with the letters as I'm dropping classic tunes like I'm Hanna-Barbera. The end of the hoping and the wishing. The wells run dry, now I need to get the digging. Start a new source for the next day to listen. Hydrate the minds cause they ride ambition. No drive, but they wanna ride clean. No goals, just kick it with the team. No dough, cause you still living green. And no sleep, cause you never keep a dream. The end of the point where they don't get to pick. When in motion say they never saw the flick. I guess my life's a movie cause I'll get my credit in. Yeah. It's beautiful. The last shot, make it count. Keep a strong focus so they clear on what you bout. Indiana breed that's living in the South. No, I'm not Jimmy Hart, but I still got the mouth that shouts. Direction that can lead to better routes. Ferdinand with the flow selling out. Can take it any way your computer process, cause solutions always vary with equations complex. Don't stress on the fails and the setbacks. They disguise as life lessons that you get back. Learn and apply to the knowledge, don't neglect that. Cause if it happens more than once, you'll regret that. Real talk. Prime your craft, say yourself like a slogan with no fear in your factor. You don't need Joe Rogan or Seth. Nothing funny about Japan. Apocalypse now through the doors. This is